Hey guys, I'm Katie Nolan. Today is Monday, March 11th. The best restaurant in the world is giving people food poisoning. And this is your Guyism Speed Round. 67 diners at Noma in Copenhagen, which has been named the world's best restaurant for 3 years in a row, contracted the norovirus from the food last month and got violently ill. Not for nothing, I googled Noma and I wanted to look at pictures of it because obviously I will never be able to afford to eat there or get a reservation at any point. And when I clicked on the images tab of Google, I got violently ill myself. Why would you name your restaurant that? Police in a Brazilian city are stumped and still trying to figure out why somebody keeps leaving gift-wrapped human skulls everywhere. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I do know I could think of a better way to give the gift of head all over town. Amanda Bynes, yep, she's kind of back. She posted this picture of herself in a wig onto her Twitter on Saturday. She's been doing that a lot over the last month, and she also posted this one, which said that she needs to lose 20 pounds. How much does a mind weigh again? I think you're well on your way. A former child abuse advisor for the Catholic Church in Scotland says its priests have been out of control sexually for decades now. I would say yes, if you've got somebody there with the title of child abuse advisor, you might have a problem. Maybe. So last week, Joy Behar announced that she'll be leaving The View, even though she's been there since it started, which was 17 years ago. Can you believe that? Wow, you guys have been viewing for a very long time. And it shows, Babwa. Anyway, she announced that she's leaving after 17 years, and then towards the end of the week / over the weekend, Elizabeth Hasselbeck is leaving as well at the end of the season. Hasselbeck is reportedly being fired, though, because her conservative views make people uncomfortable, whereas Joy is just leaving because her adult diaper is. A study found that surgeons accidentally leave items inside of their patients and then sew them back up about 6,000 times every year, which sounds about on par with the amount of times I make my bed and then my phone rings and I'm like, oh, that's in there, huh? Friends of Oscar Pistorius say that he's suicidal, he's very depressed, especially because recently he had to sell his racehorses in order to pay for his legal bills. I didn't know this guy had such a passion for racing. You know, like he races, obviously, and he has horses that he really cares about. I just wonder if he supports horses, like if his horses are sort of in a similar situation to him, like, you know, his legs with the point I'm trying to get at is that this is what his race horses look like, okay? Sometimes you know where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there. And there isn't a map for bad comedians. There just isn't. God damn it, Monday. Twitter user @TheRealMyron loves Netflix so much that he got a tattoo with the word Netflix on him, and then he tweeted a picture of that to Netflix, who in return granted him 1 year of free membership. Which might make you be like, whoa, I'm gonna get a tattoo of Netflix so I can get it. That's $100 you're saving. So much like Netflix itself, not worth it. Never one to miss out on an opportunity to save some cash, Lindsay Lohan took a picture of her red box and tweeted that to Redbox. And they were like, ew, nothing for you. Tanning Mom says there's a biopic about her life in the works, and the part of Tanning Mom will be played by Tanning Mom. Which is not fair, because at a time when there are no jobs for Lindsay Lohan, you can't just take jobs, the only jobs that were made for Lindsay Lohan. Also, your brain may be fried much like your crispy shell, but I think if that's the case, if you're starring in your own biopic, I believe that's just called a documentary. Former Playboy playmate Holly Madison gave birth to her first child last week, a baby girl named Rainbow Aurora Rotella. Your child sounds delicious, in like a breakfast cereal, Italian food kind of way. Considering she used to put this inside of her, and then last week she had this inside of her, she's got like the Benjamin Button of vaginas. Danielle Fishel, the girl that 12-year-old you had a huge crush on, the girl who probably taught you what a boner is, stripped down recently for an issue of Maxim. You can check out all the rest of the photos on their website, but I'm telling you right now, even I want to bang her. Like she played Topanga on Boy Meets World. If you're too old or too young to get that joke, then you're probably too old or too young to be here. It's okay. You are not too old or too young to have sex with Holly Madison. And that's going to do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know which part made you laugh the loudest. If you haven't laughed yet today, there'll be a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Mondays. And mine are just going to be full of snuggling. And I will see you right back here tomorrow with more headlines that you need to know. I'm feeling particularly snuggly today. I hope that's okay. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, I'm in the middle of trying to move. I have to relocate to New York, and so my weekends on my days off, obviously, but they're not even off for me because I have to sit and talk to people about maybe moving into their apartment, which I don't really particularly want to do anyway, but just, okay, so long story, so just Mondays when normally I'd be well rested and yay, I'm just for the next couple weeks still gonna be like, boo, we will get through it. We will. Me and you and you and you and you.